It's Willie. Willie never gets to come. Are you eating grass, dude? You don't feel good? Willie never gets to come all alone. He almost always has Raider with him. I was gonna do not dog talk, but I can't remember what I was gonna do. I got a funny brain. Like, I come into a lot of the videos, and this is what I'm gonna say, right? And then sometimes I have said it at this time of day. I tried to start catching myself this early because this is usually when my brain goes straight, right? And then after a while, after I've talked about a few things, like not necessarily on the video, but I talk to myself all the time. A lot of times I think I have said it or I've made a video of it, right? And so once I think that I've done it, it's just out of my brain. It took me a couple of months to put up a whiteboard so I could have a physical list, right? It took me 5 minutes to put it up. It took me 6 months of going, I need to put that board up so I can keep track of this. I got 3 or 4 things that I need to start keeping track of better because my brain don't work like it did when I was younger. But that's one thing. So anyways, I start talking on these videos and my brain goes in, I've always gone off on tangents anyways. So I do good when I'm talking to someone because that person can go, dude, what about, right? But when I just go off on my tangents, I go off on a tangent and I'm by myself. And Willie doesn't tell me. Willie doesn't say, dude, you're supposed to be talking about blah, blah, blah. So this one is about my brain being weird. So when I do these things, I try to be 60% informational and 25%. See, I just thought about this a minute ago, and now that I got it on the video, I can't keep it in my brain. 60% informational, 25%. Let's turn it this way. That reminds me of a dream I had. So 25% entertaining, and I try to keep my idiotic stuff to about 15%. Are you gonna dance? Hold on. Oh, I thought he was gonna. He doesn't do the poopy dance like he used to. He used to do it pretty good. So anyways, I try to give information and unbiased information, right? So when I do my information, I try to do. This is what I've found that I've been doing, and this is what I've read or seen other people do. This is what I've tried that didn't work on this dog, but I do try to do that on each individual dog, right? I was trying not to go into dog talk. But that's how I try to give information. Unlike, the mainstream media and stuff, they give you their biased opinion. There is no such thing as unbiased news anymore these days. Let's find independent people. And even then, they lean a certain way, so you can understand. But the mainstream news it's just all lies, dude. All lies. So anyways, I wasn't going to talk about that. I was just trying to say I try to give unbiased information, right? So other people, they'll be like, positive only is the only way you should train. No, positive only is the ideal way to train. But there are dogs that it's not going to work for, and there are people that it's not going to work for. Oh, there I go into dog talk again. I'm supposed to be talking about my brain. You see how it works? Is that entertainment? We're already at 5 minutes. There was something else I wanted to say, and I was trying to keep this under 6 minutes. Something else important. I wanted to try to say that I just give information. I listen to all sides of every argument. I remember when I was young and we'd be sitting around talking. We'd be sitting around smoking and talking. And sometimes I would say, this is what's lost with people these days, right? They don't want to listen to other people's opinions. So we would be sitting around talking, and we would all be agreeing on something, and I'd be like, out of the blue, I'd just change my train of thought. Or like if there's 4 or 5 of us and 3 people or 4 people were agreeing and saying the same exact thing, I'd say the total opposite thing, whether I believed it or not, because that's how conversations are supposed to be, and that's how you figure things out. It's how you learn things. It's how you get better. And in today's world, everybody's just so tribal. Like, everybody only listens to their own thing, and the other people are not right at all, ever. That's a terrible way to be. So we have all these people that think they know everything, and then what happens when you think you know everything? Then you're all smug and you're self-righteous when you do talk to people. And if somebody like a lot of people these days, somebody can agree with them 90% of the way, and that 10% they'll just be like, oh my God, you're such a, you know what I mean? Not necessarily call them names, but in their brain they start thinking, man, this guy's an idiot. This guy, he's not on our side. This is so ridiculous. 6:15. What you think, Willie? You looking for that field mouse? You gonna try to roll around on that field mouse? All right, 6.5 minutes. Let's see. So, look, don't lie to people. When you talk to people, say, hey, it's my opinion. And when people are talking to you, just understand it's their opinion. Their life's different. They've been through different stuff. That's what used to be great about here is, and I see it mostly anyways, like when I talk to people don't give a shit what I believe politically or religiously or any of that stuff. They just care that I'm polite to them, right? That's what I've seen. It's like, but when you listen to mainstream media and you listen to a lot of people on the internet, oh my God, everybody hates each other. And that's exactly what the government and mainstream media wants out of you. They want you guys hating each other for your differences instead of talking to each other and finding out that they're really the enemy. Didn't used to be that way. Or maybe I just didn't notice. But they are the enemy, all of them. There's not a good one in the bunch. They're probably good people, but they're corrupt in their job. I need a clean house. All of them. Anyways, on that negative note, me and Willie about to flip around, and we're at 8 minutes. Willie, why? Look at this old guy. My old guy.